Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here with my live reaction of One Piece, Chapter 908. Let's see. Reverie begins. Well, I guess technically it begins. But, a couple important announcements. The first one starting on, let me double check. The 23rd through probably early part of June. I don't know exactly when. I have some relatives coming in, and larger bed means I get booted out for the extra company to stay and all that, so I won't really be able to get to my camera or anything. So for about a week or so, won't be able to make any videos, so sorry for the inconvenience, but I'll play catch up as soon as I can and all that. But and also my my review for One Piece today will probably be out either later or tomorrow sometime. So without further ado, let's get on. Oh, I thought the Orlumbus thing was over. Okay, he's writing on his desk something, and there is Corlumbus, or just Columbus, I guess, as some of the translations have been. Okay, Orlumbus Arc, 3 p.m. Pirate Deeds Planner. Oh God, really? He's planning out that too? That's ridiculous. Let's see. Inside Pangea Castle. Also, a thing I missed, the whole locks thing. Like, it went over my head, and like, you can see my confusion in my review last week. Like, I thought, because of how Hina uses her powers and stuff, like typically she'll use them to restrain and whatnot, I thought that was like a little nickname or something that Garp was giving her, because, well, that would be something he would do. But, yeah, totally went over my head. Sorry, everybody. Okay, the Holy Land Brittles. Brittles? With a veiled disruption. Almost everyone's left, huh? Okay, so the plaza is empty. Oh, the plaza is on the top of the castle. Okay, I did not... Well, I mean, the castle did look like a brick. Mingling Plaza. Not that I blame them about what happened. How does it feel, Shirahoshi? Okay, and we have... What is her name? Oh, it's the little Tontada princess. I never really learned her name. Mancherry. Isn't that it? The bruise is completely gone. Oh, she's healing here, Shirahoshi after the manhandling, or giant handling. Thank you, Mancherry. Or it's saying Shelly. I think it's Sherry. Your power is so wonderful. Fufu, the world's biggest princess and the world's smallest princess together. I'm sorry for being afraid of you, at first. Okay, so basically we still got like the Luffy fan squad over here. I think they're the only ones who are left in the plaza, so they can kind of have a little bit of privacy and talk to each other. These are bad men, but there are good men too. Just like the fishman race, I suppose. Okay, King Neptune, he's talking to, what was his name again? Well, he's part of the Don Quixote family, which we didn't know about that until last chapter, which is something I also missed. Or at least in my review. Thanks to you, we didn't have to abandon our mission here. Oh, no wonder I don't remember his name. It's a weird frickin' name. M. Josgard? Or Majosgard? For the 7 days of reverie, I will stay with Princess Shirahoshi. I would like nothing more than to put to use for For another, the fact that I was born into the standing I hold. Yeah, some people have speculated that this turnaround for him is actually just a ploy just to, you know, do horrible things. Like, ooh, I will help Fisherman Island rise to the top, and then I'll just take my slaves back. Thank you very much. I am evil. So if you order it, we can get it, or we can get anyone? What? Yes. Okay, so Leo said that, and then he said that if I fight to protect the princess's breakout, I will take full responsibility. Okay, so we essentially have somewhat of a protector in a way. Because, you know, they can do anything they want, which means they can do harm to others, and it's like, nope, these are my people. Which, you know, is temporary slave ship a thing? My deepest apologies, Princess Vivi. I should have been with you. Okay, so we got Pell apologizing. Pell, where's Papa? I gave him that letter. He's speaking with Marine Admiral Fujitora in Dressrosa's King Riku. Okay, further into the castle, we have Celestial Dragon's Gate to the Land of the Gods. Elsewhere, 3 additional gates lie inside. Pangaea Castle's front gate, each is tightly guarded. Pangaea Castle. Okay, you... little too much of repetitive information there, Oda. I don't know. Who's this old lady? Oh, she's Gwen. Soul Bay Kingdom, Queen Mother Connie? my, the Soul Bay Kingdoms. This is the Celestial Dragons again. Oh, I guess we're looking at it from not like the info kind of like map thing. Queen Mother Connie, beyond this lies the land of the gods. You cannot pass. In fact, it is quite dangerous. Please return to the castle. Okay, so this leads directly to the Celestial Dragon, so nobody that's not them can enter. Alrighty. And they're probably... I guess they could probably kill... Excuse me. It's like 6 o'clock when I'm recording this, about an hour or so earlier than normal. I won't forgive you, Mosgard. Okay, so that... oh, yeah. I was like, that's the dude who just tried to... because it was his giant, so he's heading home. St. Charlos, please try to remain silent. Your wounds will worsen. Things aren't going to end like this. I think that's what he's saying. What? What in the world is this? Open the gate. St. Charlos has been wounded. We need an emergency medical attention. The yawns just keep coming. They're like my greatest hits. Let's see. Okay, here's Rosward, his father. So you are safe. I heard that what happened. I was just about to head over myself. How much time really passed? You know. And if he walked... What? He freaking passed out too? What, he walked and he got tired? St. Rosward. Father? Oh, little old lady Connie sneaking through the gate. What have they reduced you to? My beloved son. Huh? Where'd the Queen Mother? Oh. What? Kuba? He's using him as a frickin' pack mule. Or it could just be a regular pacifista, but, like, I'm more thinking it might just be Kuma. Don Quixote, moss god. Despite being a celestial dragon, doesn't have a single slave. A bizarre man, just like Homing. Well, the Don Quixote family is a weird bunch, after all. Just like Homing, who descended the lower realms 30 years ago. Okay, so that gives us a time frame, which means that Dofi should be somewhere around 40, give or take. Something's wrong with the Don Quixote line, I'm telling you. Father, that's the invincible slave Kuma. It is him. It's the actual Kuma. Oh God, poor Kuma. Indeed, it's finally my turn to rent him. This is what he does when he's not doing government business? He's a fucking pack mule for the top of the... That wasn't some regular little old lady. That was frickin' Bonnie. Bonnie. God damn it. Stupid. You can hit him. You can stab him. Also, those sword marks weren't from being attacked or anything. It was from being assaulted by you bastards. I can't believe it. I just ran into him like that. Infiltration successful, and she's transforming back to her normal hot self. Would have never thought about that was her. But how would she... And has she been royalty this whole time and has just been altering her age? This is getting crazy, y'all. I won't forgive them. Never. Worst generation pirate, Captain the Bonnie Pirates. Jewelry Bonnie. He doesn't even scream. A top-class slave. Never. How nice. But more importantly, I'm going to die, Father. Is she crying over Kuma? Wait, is she part of the revolutionaries? Are we getting more revolutionary stuff this chapter? And Sabo. Okay, yep. Sabo, try to stay calm. Underground. Oh, are they in the underground where the slaves and stuff were? Or is it just... Oh, it looks like Morley dug a little tunnel. Which then... Is his power clay-based or tunnel-based or both? This is why boys are so scary. I'm sure that was Morley. Staying calm is the hardest thing to do right now. Look at what they're doing to our friend. To the kind Kuma. Okay, so he is mad at Kuma. Oh, and considering that Morley seems to be holding up the ceiling, yeah, I think it's just clay-based. I know everyone feels the same as you. We won't let them continue to do that to Kuma. Everyone okay? Need more space? That's why we're here, right? Okay, so... I still am not fully sure what is up with Crow. Kasuru? Or Kasu? Karasu. Yeah, that's it. Like, does he have just a built-in voice box, or does he have like a intercom system because of his mask only? So is he mute or not? Is it just the mask that's the problem? I assume, but because I don't know if they would have voice box technology. However, even if we release him, he won't just turn back into the Kuma he once was. Besides, Kuma's life itself has been forfeited to the world government. It's precisely because he was once a king of an alliance kingdom. The fuck? They made an example of him like that. Oh, dearie me, that's some sweet info. Anyone that goes against the gods, no matter how strong they are, will meet this fate. That's what they're telling the world. How many people... How many freaking people even know that? Which is pretty bad when you consider, like, all of Luffy's allies, a lot of them are royalty, and if they join up with Luffy and then say Luffy kind of joins up or somewhat gets tied up with the revolutionaries, you know, given who his brother is and all that, and who his father is, obviously, ooh, everyone's gonna be turned into slave pack mules. And then this is Lindbergh who's making some stuff, I'm realizing. He's the one who's saying about they'll make you, it's like a message. The Celestial Dragons have CP0 and Marine HQ behind them. If we mess up and get caught or captured, no, there's no messing up here. We do this or we die. Yeah, I say release like all those slaves underneath the Travelator and see if you can, you know, rally the troops. And then storm the gates and burn down the castle and, you know. Yeah, excuse me. And now, the day of reverie itself. The organization of the world's oceans as followed. Okay, some big info now. The tall wall of the Red Line and the cruel ocean that Luffy and his friends are currently venturing on. Okay, that's the New World. And then you have the Holy Land, which, you know, intersects that. That contains the New World, the Grand Line, divide the world into 4 seas. Okay. Oda, I guess people just randomly picked up this series about halfway through and Oda realizes that, and it's like, oh, I need to fill them in. Or that it's been a few hundred chapters and, like, people don't realize this. Like, sometimes I forget how the world is necessarily laid out, but I know the general gist. I just don't know, like, oh, the East Blue and this are on that side, you know, of the Red Line, and that kind of thing, but sometimes it messes me up. But, because while geography is everything, I was not always good at it. The world government has 170 countries. Weird, it was mentioned as like 200 countries at one point. And its alliance, the large part of all in existence. It is an enormous organization. Yeah, I'd say so. From among the countries, the kings of 50 representative countries. If there's 170, I guess not all of them would have kings. They'd probably be too small to have a functioning monarchy, probably, but gather in the Holy Land once every 4 years. Please take your seats. And the Grand Conference held here, its name is... But the Wano country is unallied. Okay, so we got some no-name people here that I don't recognize. It's essentially a lawless state. Well, actually, if you look back at what Edo, which is what Japan was once called at one point, it was actually very well structured, and I'm sure Oda will show that when we get to actual Wano, because it's his home country after all, or Wano is modeled after his home country, so you'll get a very good taste of, I think, what Japan was just a couple hundred years ago. In fact, I do not know if we could ever call it a state or not. And you've got Stelly in the back, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No one told me anything. I'm surprised there isn't like a seating chart. You know, but maybe not. Which that probably would be useful, given some of the countries might have animosity to each other, so you don't put them right beside each other. And, like, you'd have, like, maybe the friendly allied nations kind of put together. I don't know. But money is needed to mobilize the Marines. Well, quit paying the goddamn world nobles, because I mean they can bail out like 500 million at a drop of a hat. First, the assassination attempt on Big Mom. Will he go after Kaido next? Maybe. Sometimes I forget that they don't know that. And sometimes I almost forget that that was the original plan. Quite the nerve he has causing fracas after fracas. I haven't heard. I probably mispronounced that word, but I've heard that word, and it's been a long time. That Straw Hat Luffy. Oh God! And here's frickin' Elizabetho, and he's like, "You betcha." Oh, what's so funny? Prudence. So the Allies are okay. We literally have like the British flag on this dude's hat. Okay, here's Hitler. So we have Germany, we have Britain, or UK, I guess now. We have technically America, I guess, is Hamburg. I don't know who this Chinese-looking man is, but that's what Kano country is. So I don't know who he's supposed to be. He has what looks like a tattoo on his head. Unbecoming of a king. The role of speaker will circle through once more, I presume. Luffy. Okay, so we got Cobra over there. Thinking about Luffy now. The Luffy loves continues. Okay, and we have... I think it was translated as moron at one point, but I forget exactly how it was pronounced. But it's that, like, French-like queen that we met earlier on. Whose turn is it this time? Mine. I thank you in advance. Okay, so Hamburg wants to take the stage. Bollywood, eh? Thank you. Oh, that's the guy that has like the beard that looks like clock hands. So it is freaking London and, you know, Britain as a whole probably. And he's like Big Ben. Watch, his name will be Ben. Oda would do that. People have a lot to say. I don't know who you are. Even with the next 7 days, I do not think we will run out of topics. Okay, and that one I couldn't quite identify, he's the one that said that. Now then, let us carefully confer once more about this beautiful world. Okay, they're at a giant round table, which is different than any depiction we've ever seen before. Usually it was like a long table. Now it's just a round table with a giant world government thing in the middle. What wasted space. Kings and queens. Reverie. Okay. I bet people are going to just have fun just looking at all the pictures of all of these kings and queens assembled and trying to figure out who's their real world counterpart. And let's see. Up. About, if you look at like the top, if you center it right there, and then move over to like the second like rounded inset into the wall, right at the end of it to the left, I think we see the king or royalty that was in that vault with the straw hat, because he has the tall crown and the body shape is about the same. Also, I see someone with a teapot on their head. What the frick? But anyway, moving on. These chapters get longer and longer, I'm afraid. The meeting started then. While he's here, Alabaster's King Cobra. What did I say? Has requested an audience with us. Oh no. This is going to be bad for Cobra. Please don't die today. 800 years ago, I've never known how to pronounce this name, Nefeltari bloodline was the one to choose to remain in the lower realms. Okay, we even have the Gorosei. Wait, are they heading to the conference, or are they just talking amongst themselves? Oh, okay, so that's not in the meeting hall. That they're actually going to the meeting hall. In other words, they're traitors. What? Has he noticed something? I pray the talks do not go south. The situation with Big Mom and Kaido. 2 years has passed since the Summit War. These waves can no longer be contained. The equilibrium of this world shall not last forever. These parts are in dire need of great cleansing. Okay. So the Gorosei are on the move. Who would have guessed they actually walked on their own? Inside Pangaea Castle, the flower room. Okay. Oh, never mind. I think I was wrong. Or, because that looks like the figure we saw. Your Highness, they have gathered. Oh. They've been stabbing pictures of basically all. Well, there's a picture of Blackbeard and Luffy and Shirahoshi, and I can't. Is that all that was there? Was Blackbeard that other wanted poster then? Like, they view them at Luffy and Blackbeard as the worst two. Oh, Vivi was in there too. Oh no, they're holding on to Vivi's picture and they're ascending the frickin' empty throne. What the hell? Your Highness. And the Gorosei are there, they're bowing. 5 elders here. Wait. Oh my god, they're sitting on the throne, aren't they? The mysterious person. Who is it? The candle that should have been snuffed from history has once again. Hast thou decided? If so, give us a name. What? Upon the empty throne? Break next week. Well, that didn't take long. That was literally, what, last week? So, someone's already sat on the damn thing. But everyone thought it would be Stelly, and that would have been hilarious. But I just want to know who this mysterious person is who seems to be on the high of high. Who can actually sit on that thing, and the Gorosei are like, Your Highness, please don't sit there. Remember the alliance. And it's like, no. We don't do that here. And I mean, obviously they're done with their little thing with Shanks, so... But yeah, I'm guessing a hit's going to be put out on Luffy or Blackbeard or both. And, ooh. But anyway, okay, overall, I'm giving this like a 4.5 at least. I might change that, and I have something on my hand. That might change once I do my review. Like I said, it'll be out later. I have to help my dad do some stuff, and I don't know how long that'll take. So it'll be out later today or tomorrow. But overall, it was a great chapter. I definitely enjoyed it. Trying to get the wheels turning this morning. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Keishan Brown, and I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.